Hello, welcome to Sound and Fury Book Reviews. As usual, I am Tina. Today I'm doing a book review of Godworld by Philip Jin. This is a book that came out, I think, in the spring of 2023. It is an indie book, it's self-published, it's a new adult sci-fi. It's actually part 3 of a series. So I received this book from the author in exchange for a fair review, so thank you very much. Okay, so what's this book about? In the third installment of the Illuminator series, a mysterious signal has been detected containing 3 worlds that could only have come from Abigail's recently departed friend. She resolves to follow the signal, but it may be a suicide mission. It's coming from the most inhospitable place in the solar system, the sun. Abigail's 2 friends, Silas and Gavin, would follow her to the end of the galaxy, but even they have reservations about the destination of their trip to the blazing furnace at the center of the solar system. Before the gang can embark on any rescue missions, they are faced with an imminent meteor impact on Earth, and preventing it accidentally sends them blast jumping into oblivion. They are worse than lost in space. They can no longer exist on the space-time continuum. Abigail is desperate to return home so she can begin her search for her friend and confront whoever is trying to eradicate humanity. But first, she needs to return her friends and their ship back to a normal plane of existence while maintaining her sanity, since time is no longer a linear and predictable thing. If only returning home were as simple as clicking your heels together and saying, "There's no place like home." I reviewed the last 2. Where are they? Oh, they're way up there. Within the last year, I believe. It might have been even a little bit longer than that. What is really interesting about reading the series of an indie author is that you sometimes get to see their skill kind of deepen and grow. As an indie author myself, I can attest that, you learn so much about not only publishing your first book, but writing as well after you do it. It isn't so much the reviews. Like, I personally don't think authors should look to reviews for feedback, as reviews are so subjective. You'll get one person that says they love your writing style and one who says they hate it. But going through the editorial process is almost the best way to kind of improve your writing. Every time my work is edited, I learn something new about my own writing and I kind of level up. And Philip's writing totally leveled up from book 1 to book 3. Book 1 is really fun. It's a great new adult book, but I did find the characters in that one were they weren't flat, but they were a bit kind of too perfect in a way. But book 3, he's trimmed a lot of the fat, so to speak, and the story, albeit shorter in length, flows a lot smoother, and it's a bit more and the pacing is very excellent in this one. The book also delves into relevant topics today, such as AI consciousness and what it means about the rights as a sentient being versus certain religious beliefs about AI in terms of souls and all that stuff. While the book definitely posits that AI should have rights when they achieve full consciousness, it's not didactic about it. We're shown the humanity of the AI and her personality and actions, and the person who opposes them, by contrast, we don't really like him. And I think that was a really clever way of doing it, especially when you're working with books for younger readers. I thought that was really well done. Tied to this, the AI character, Irene, is the best. She's very funny and very cool. She reminds me of Edie in Mass Effect a lot. The other characters, aside from the new one, whom I believe is to be unlikable to an extent, carry over from the first 2 books, so we do get to see some growth on their parts. I wouldn't say that Abigail, the main character, changes a ton over the course of the series, but she carries the books rather than them be her vehicle. So it's less about her story than about kind of her propelling things forward and kind of the world's story. There was also a cute love story that had me going, aww. The book, like the other 2, has a great balance of sci-fi ideas and fun pulp aspects. There are some allusions and references to other sci-fi books and movies, and while the concept, meeting beings who are clearly kind of godlike, isn't entirely new, I mean, it's super rare to find new sci-fi concept anyway. It's told in an engaging, quick-paced, and fun way. So yeah, I think I liked this book the most out of the entire series, and thank you again to the author for the review copy. I really appreciate it.